Blake Marshall is having a great year.
Taylor gets
the Eskimos' running game has been impressive to say the least. Reggie Taylor's had an outstanding season. Blake Marshall is a big part of that success. He scored some important points of his own, but just as important are Blake's blocking skills, opening the hole for Reggie.
I'm excited because I think it's great that Reggie's getting all the yardage and some great recognition, and Reggie knows that I talked to him after the game and he thanks me for the blocks that that I throw. And if I make a great block and I see Reggie run down the field 20 yards, I'm just as excited as Reggie is.
Blake's a physical player. I was watching film today, and I was congratulating on the block. He just brings it to the guy. He likes to hit special teams no matter what. He's just going to bring it to the guy, and I think that that helps. With his enthusiasm on offense. You don't necessarily have the enthusiasm on defense. If you got it on offense too, hey, it's even better.
Blake has worked hard on his skills. He has the size and knows blocking is a big part of his job. But just the same, he loves carrying the ball. When he gets his turn, nothing stands in his way.
A lot of people have described me, and I'd say the same thing as a throwback, to the old style of football player. Smash mouth type football, I like to rough it up in there and play hard every play.
He doesn't try to run around you or technique you or finesse you or anything like that. He's just going to come right after you, and I'll tell you what, you better be ready because you're going to get one hell of a hit.
Joe Ferrighelli came to the Eskimos a couple of years ago as head coach. Quickly spotted the potential of Marshall. When Marshall makes a hit, everyone knows about it.
Every game, the players look for him to get an outstanding hit, and I don't think he's let anybody down yet. The effect of a hit like that just seems to get everybody's adrenaline pumping even harder, and they have a nickname for him. I guess they call him Goober or whatever, and the guys are just screaming, Goober, Goober, and every game it's the same thing, like everybody waits for him to get a hit.
Getting the first bone, as we'd call it, or something, the first big hit, it gets me rolling.
When Blake came to the Eskimos, he gave himself 5 years of playing professional football. He's about halfway there now, and he's gaining quite a reputation for both intensity and toughness. Little wonder he's being called the toughest Marshall in the West. Ken Chillibeck for the CFL Report in Edmonton.